Good day, good day, good day, good day. It is D-Day for the New York Liberty for sure, and D-Day for the Las Vegas Aces. It is the 2023 WNBA Final Third Game, Game 3. The Las Vegas Aces lead it 2-0 if you're just joining the fun, and the New York Liberty have to get this one to keep it going. Hey, everybody, I'm Fran Harris, former WNBA champion with the Houston Comets. Played in the league for a couple of years, played for the Houston Comets and then for the Utah Stars, and then went into broadcasting. I cover women's and men's basketball for ESPN, Fox Sports, and many other networks for over 20 years. As you can see, the swag, the merch back there that I got in Las Vegas for Game 2 when I was there. Finals 2023, they have been electrifying for a lot of different reasons, but today I'm going to talk about, once again, what needs to happen for both of these teams to win. So if you're ready, let's jump right in. All right, so number one, Las Vegas has been otherworldly. Let's just put it out there. They have been otherworldly. There are a couple of reasons they've been otherworldly. Number one, they are just that good. They are just them girls, right? That's all you can say about it. Las Vegas is just that good. Whether you love them or hate them or indifferent to them or love another team, it doesn't matter. They are undeniably that good. They're not unbeatable, but they are that good. So let's talk about why they're that good, and then we'll talk about what New York has to do to beat them. If you're just joining the party, as I love to say, and this is your first video for me, from me watching on my channel, then welcome. Please sub so that you can get notifications. Turn on notifications, sub so that you can get notified when I drop videos, which are typically every day. I'll typically drop probably 8 to 10 videos a week. So some days if I skip a day, then you'll get 2 videos another day. But nevertheless, the content is always fresh and always on point and always passion filled because I love the W. And I love women's basketball. So we'll talk about college women's basketball and overseas and the greats of our games, both from the college game as well as the W. Now let's turn back to today's game. Game 3, Vegas versus the Liberty. Why are the Aces so good? Put it in the comments, literally, 1 word, 2 words, 3 words. Why do you think the Aces are so good? Talent, okay? Talent, talent, talent. You can't win in this league without talent. So every team has talent. So if every team has talent, what makes the Aces so dang good? Talent is nothing if that talent is not willing to play together for a great cause. Okay, I do mention, and I am wearing the merch here. I played on the Houston Comets' first WNBA championship team. Now, just for those of you who know, who may not be a historian or historians, that was the year that Cheryl Swoops was out because she was having her son. So Cheryl came back at the end of the season, was not really a big part of what was happening during that season. All right, so Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper, Jeanette Arcane, Tammy Jackson, Kim Perrott, Fran Harris, Yolanda Moore, Nikisha Henderson, Pietra Gay, can't remember who, Raquel Spurlock. See, I'm doing this off the dome. I don't have these names in front of me. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, and please charge it to my heart. No, charge it to my head, because I forgot. But that was off the dome. I wasn't even planning to say any of that. So the team was solid. The team was good. You got national champions, you got Olympians, you got players of the year. You know, every team has that. So what is it about a team that's great from a talent standpoint, that makes them go to the next level? There's always something underneath it. There's always something underneath it. For the Houston Comets, it was that Cynthia Cooper was coming back from Italy and nobody remembered how great she was at USC. It was for Tina Thompson being a rookie the previous year, so new. Nobody expects a whole lot from rookies. It was from Fran Harris, who hadn't played in over 8 years and then heard about the WNBA and then tried out and got one of 2 spots. Kim Perrott and I did from 250 folks at the tryouts, open tryouts. Those were our stories. We were an underdog team, and most people don't even realize that. We were an underdog team with something to prove. And the media actually, we were in the Eastern Conference that first year. The media actually chose us to finish last. Last, y'all. Last. So there was an underdog story in the first year of the WNBA for the Houston Comets. And we had something to prove. Not, a chip on our shoulder in a very different way. It's like, oh, they think we're going to be last. Oh, okay. All right. Ended up winning that first year and celebrating that. And then I left and Houston went on to win 3 more championships. So what makes a great team, a team with great talent, better rise to a different level is an underdog theme that maybe the public does not even know about. In Las Vegas's case, they do know about it. You guys do know why Las Vegas is playing the way they're playing. They felt disrespected in the awards. Asia, Chelsea, no sneaker deal. Like, I can go on. That stuff fuels the fire. So while the talent at Las Vegas is undeniable, what takes them to the next level is the fact that they're literally saying, you will not disrespect me. I'm going to beat whoever, I'm going to roll over whoever we play so hard that you will think twice about dissing me again. That's what's fueling Las Vegas. And they want to make it very clear that they are the best team in the league. So they don't want any close games. Yeah, the fans may, I want a close game because I like to see, what's going to happen. There are some fans who feel that way. But the Aces are like, you know what? It doesn't matter who's on the other side of the ball. We're going to beat them so bad that there will be no discussion about who was the most dominant team in the league. The third thing, so there's talent, then there is an undercurrent of an underdog. And then the third thing is chemistry and coaching. Chemistry, character, and coaching. The 3 C's are the last 3. Chemistry, you see it out there. You rarely see the Las Vegas Aces frowning, mad, cussing each other out. You rarely see it. They get upset with themselves for what's happening in the game, what they're not doing, but you rarely see them have open dissent on the floor with each other and their coach. Rarely. And yet I've seen that in every other team in the WNBA. All right, so they have chemistry. Chemistry is that invisible elixir that nobody can quite put their hands on, but you know it when you see it. Character. It goes back to what I said earlier. There's character when you refuse to let the pettiness that is often a part of relationships in general, but certainly on teams. And by the way, not just teams with women. I hate that narrative. That's not true. Got some friends in the NFL, got some friends in the NBA, MLB, whatever, and they do the same crap, right? Pettiness is pettiness. It's not by gender, but I digress. So the character, you rarely see them fold in terms of their relationships with each other. So there's chemistry, there's character, and what was my other C? Oh, chemistry, character. Now I've lost it. See, this is what you do when you go off the dome. Like, I don't have a script. I never have a script. I'm just talking. But let's say that it's chemistry, character, and coaching. Chemistry, character, coaching. You can go back and rewind it and see what I said. Clearly, Becky Hammond, who played in the WNBA for double-digit years, was on the San Antonio Spurs staff and played overseas, played in Russia, all that great stuff, and was coach of the year in the WNBA in 2022. Clearly one of the best coaches in the W. But what makes Becky a really great coach, and I'll do a video just on her, is that she understands. She's been in the situation that her players are in right now. She knows what they need. She knows what they don't need. She knows just how much to get on them and how much to just remind them of things. She knows how to high five them and be like a fan of theirs, and at the same time maintaining that line where she still has to be sure that they are listening to what she has to say. She has the confidence to share her coaching chair, with her point guard and some of her other players. She has the confidence to be able to do that, and the respect of her players to be able to do that. Everything I just described about the Las Vegas Aces is why they are so dominant. And no other team in the league has that. But they are not unbeatable. Every team is beatable. So let's switch to the New York Liberty. New York, one of the teams I've loved watching all season long. I've loved the talent. I've loved the different aspects and dimensions of their game. I love great shooters. That was my thing. So I love somebody who can just launch it and just no conscience and shoot the basketball. And New York has several of those. New York has probably the best depth between the two teams, but depth is nothing if they don't show up to play. And New York is not a great team if their great players, superstars, don't show up and do what great players and superstars do. And in this series, they have not done that. Certainly in game two, they did not do that. They have no shot at beating the Aces if the superstars don't show up. I don't care how good the bench is. The superstars have the superstars. I said in the last video. So let's start with Brianna Stewart. Stewie's got to do Stewie things, okay? And what does that mean? She's got to go inside out, post them up. Like, they can't do anything with her when she posts whoever's guarding her up. Now, even though she may have a stronger player on her, she's got the height, right? She's got the ability and the experience of playing with her back to the basket. You got to put Stewie in more than one position to score. She's got to be able to come off a dribble. She's got to be able to come off a pick. She's got to be able to post up. You've got to get a variety, because her trying to do one thing offensively is not going to work. It's not going to work. Las Vegas is just going to readjust and react, and they're going to respond to that. So Stewie has to be multi-dimensional for New York to win. Let's move on. What's her name? Sabrina. Sabrina, hey, where are you, baby? Where are you? Right? They're not going to just let you launch threes after threes after threes after threes. They're not going to do that. They're going to send an army of people, a platoon of people at you. You're going to have to do something else. This is where Sabrina Ionescu is finding out that she has to, I'm going to make up a word, dimensionify. She's going to have to dimensionify, is the same thing as saying diversify her offensive moves. She's got to do off the bounce. She's got to take it to the hole. She's got to be more of a facilitator. Not at the same time, not losing the fact that her primary role for being out there is to score buckets. And then the second part, the B chapter of Sabrina Ionescu. You got to defend, baby. You got to defend. You got to defend some people, right? So what you do when you are not as quick as the players you're guarding is you give them a little bit of space. The problem with that is that they can shoot threes. You got to pick your poison. Play in between, not all the way on them so they blow past you, but not all the way off of them so that they dot your eye. Sabrina Ionescu, you got to work on your mindset, your defensive mindset to be effective in this game. John Quell Jones, JJ, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're killing them. To the basket, mid-range, long range, three-pointers, rebounding, nasty. Keep doing what you're doing. John Quell Jones is fine. She can just up her game a little bit more to get more productivity and efficiency out of her game, but she's playing well. Vandersloot, you can't be in my game, baby, if you're not going to play. If you're not going to point guard and be a threat as a point guard, you are doing nothing for the Liberty. Anybody can walk the ball up the floor. Anybody can initiate an offense. You are too good to do nothing. Too good to do nothing. So Sloot, as I've said in the past 3 videos, has to be a scoring threat. Again, y'all, when I say a scoring threat, it doesn't always mean that she has to score 20 points or she has to score a lot of buckets. But if she's not in the mindset of making something happen offensively so that the Aces have to defend her, have to respect her, she may as well not be out there. That means one of the Aces defenders is chilling. They're resting. If they don't have to guard you, they're resting. They're wreaking havoc on somebody else. They're doubling someone else. Get in the game, Sloot. Your team needs you. All right, let's get to these others. Benijah, do your thing. Do your thing. You probably, you know what? Low key, y'all, I think Benijah would be a great Aces. Oh, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying she'd fit right in with them. Can shoot, can score, strong. She fit right in with them. What's her contract situation? They better be watching that. Benijah, play like a starter. Play like a superstar. That's all I got for you. That's what she has to do. Liberty fans, if you're watching this, get the note to her. She's got to play like she's a superstar. Today is it. It's balls to the walls today. Marine, Johannes, the secret's out on you. You can shoot. So that means you're not getting any clean looks. Diversify your game. Go to the boards. Play some defense. Do the intangibles. Kayla Thornton, same thing. Get nasty. You can compete with the Aces. You are absolutely talented enough, strong enough, veteran enough to compete with the Aces. Play like you mean it. That's what it's come down to for the New York Liberty today. You got to play like you want this in at a whole different level. Sandy Brondello has already shown her cards, saying, basically, we got to bring the game. This is it. As the Michael Jackson tour was going to be. This is it. This is your last chance in your building with your fans. No excuses. I believe the New York Liberty can win today. But based on who showed up in game 2, they will not win if they continue those ways. My prediction is that the Aces take it in 3. Sweep. That's not a desire. That's just my prediction based on how well they're playing and how well New York is not playing. It's a sweep. I hope I'm wrong, but I believe it will be. So that's all I got for you today. Y'all tune into the game. If you like this video, be sure to, what do I want you to do? Like. If you liked it, like it. Subscribe. More great stuff coming at y'all. Big announcement coming in a couple of weeks. That's going to blow y'all's mind that I've been kind of hinting at in some other videos. That's going to blow your mind with the things that we're doing. My team is doing right now in terms of supporting the W. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share, engage. You're here, you're watching. I see that. But get engaged. Tell me what you're thinking about the game, what your predictions are. I'm interested in what you think as well. So have a good day. I'm getting ready to drive to Dallas to see my little niece play in her first college game. Yeah, so I'm rambling, and I will see you guys after the game. Have a good one. Enjoy.